Hello and welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2, following my career Farquar freights as we continue our journey, our challenge to conquer Britain. Let's jump in, let's go. So today we are starting our journey in sunny Ramsey, the Isle of Man. It is a beautiful day. We're already loaded up. There's only the one depot here in Ramsey. It had a couple of little jobs on it. None are going to the cities or the towns that we're aiming to hit, but there was one going back to Belfast, which is pretty close to Atrium and Ballymena, that we're trying to tick off on our list. So that's what we're doing. We've got, should I have a quick look? We've got 19 tons of watermelons, and we're going to Spedman in Belfast. Hopefully the weather improves for us on the journey. Now this should just be a quick hop across the Irish Sea. It shouldn't take long at all. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed and everything, is that when we get to Belfast there's another short delivery to one of the 2 or 3 towns that we need to do in Northern Ireland. Try and pick off one of them. Oh, that looks ominous in the rear mirror. Look at that. Ominous behind us. There is a storm a-brewing. Now we're going to be taking it easy because in the rain I tend to slide about. It's like I have, I don't know, ice skates on or something. We really do slip about. Now, I was wondering whether we buy this garage in Douglas. It is 140 grand. I think we have about 170. Doesn't give me much leeway for, say, I don't know, damages, repairs, crashes. But I think that might be the next garage I pick off. I mean, it's 140 grand if we buy it small. I think it's about 240 if we buy it large. So I might just wait and see if we can buy it large. Now, I think I might have said that we were just going to try and pack out the rest of our garages with vehicles first, but as is always the case, there's sometimes such a big wait and a gap between recordings that my ideas, plans, wants and wishes change as we go. Excuse me. If I'd have thought about it... so you can't slow down in the rain. If I'd have thought about it when I first came over, I'd have took a kip at the port. Because I've had to reset. Obviously there was the 1.55 update. So that's changed. That's changed a lot. So I was going to try and have this recorded the other day. But 1.55 released, and I updated, and then my mods weren't compatible, so I had to then revert back to the old save. By that time I didn't have the time to record the episode, but we are ready to depart, and we are going to Haitian goes the other way, doesn't it? Yeah, Belfast. So that does mean that we are still running on 1.54 until promods gets an update. That was a nice quick trip. So yeah, because there was the update, I had to come in, reselect my location. So I had to, because we were in Douglas, and Douglas doesn't have a service point. Ramsey doesn't have a service point, so I couldn't like fast travel myself back to where I was. So we had to go over to Belfast, and I've just driven from Belfast to Ramsey, and now we're going to go from Ramsey back into Belfast centre, but that is fine. Now, I do apologise if I sound a bit funny today. I've noticed this in 1 or 2 videos recently. It's because it's the summer, it's so hot, the fan has to be on, and sometimes it gets picked up in the background and it makes me sound funny. So I do apologise for that. It's just a thing that happens. I'm not very good with audio on how to cancel everything out. I get most of the background sound cancelled out, but the fan is pretty close. It's hard to cancel out something that's sitting right on my backside. Right, now this network in here can be a little bit confusing, so I need to keep my head on a swivel and make sure I take my right turnings, my right junctions. So not gonna lie, on my way back over to the Isle of Man, I did get a little bit lost. I did take a wrong turning. Also, you'll notice we have changed our sat-nav. We'd had a raspy Doug for quite a while. So we've gone for nice, polite English Sky for a bit. One day I will go and find a novelty voice. Been saying that for quite a while. So one day I might do it. Didn't feel very safe there, but we're good. We're good. We don't want to have a little accident and break the watermelons in the back. That wouldn't be good. Not at all. But anyway, I hope you're well. Sorry about the gap last time around. Last week, I felt sure there was one more on the schedule. And turned out there wasn't.
Keep right.
So I do apologise for that. By the time I noticed, there just wasn't time to do it. It was too hot that weekend. Even in the evening for me, just sitting here. So that didn't happen. I'll try and get a few done today. Make sure we've got a little bit of a schedule build up for the series. Something else I want to try and record today as well. I was going to have a stream day today. Today's Friday. I was going to stream, but I think I need to get some of the scheduled content on, and then we can get back to the nice long day streams. Now, do I want robber left here? No, I didn't. Apologies, people. He does, though. He does. Behind, he wants it. Now we want to come off on this one.
Keep left, and then turn left.
But we are so close to hitting our towns.
Turn left.
There's only a few left. And it's just grinding out and getting those garages and getting the drivers. And trying to make sure we've sort of covered as much of the road network as possible.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
If we can have...
Keep left.
Whoa, what happened? What was that?
Exit now.
What was that?
Keep right.
If we can have... That's all our melons gone. They're all fell out of the crates. Yeah, if we could have this sort of series, this challenge wrapped up before the coaching or whatever arrives, that would be pretty cool. If we could roll into a little coach series then. Coaching across Europe on ETS. Nice. One day I might tackle the driving school. And we'll... What are you doing, Mr. Fireman? We'll tackle the driving school and let's see how bad I am. See if they'll actually let me drive a truck. They won't. They will fail. I did a little bit of it on ATS. I haven't done the ETS one. Did a little on ATS.
Get ready.
Didn't get far into the course before I really started struggling. There is some really intricate reversing things, and I just seems like I never do that in game. Why do I need to be able to do that? Right, I think we're just driving in here.
Fine.
Oh, just down there. Nice. Nice. That's a bit of us, that. We are in. Locked in. Lovely job. Not going to grumble. As I say, it was a quick one. So we're going to see if we can find another short one. Going somewhere else. So let's have a look what they got coming out here. Let's go back to all the way across again. That's all the way across again. Carlisle and down to Kenny, which is not what we want. So we will have to have a little look and see if there's anyone else in Belfast that has a job for us. Nothing really close, is there? They were the closest ones, which is a shame. Right, so what about Lisbon? Dublin up to Derry, Ballymena, Atrium, and then there's whatever this is. Is that... We've got Newry. Is that somewhere else? Can I click on that? Newry's gone to Dublin, Derry, Watford, up to Oban. We need. I mean, that's quite a trip, but we only take that one. Oban would be a town that we need to knock off up there. Look at that. So, fish fingers up to Oban. Sounds good to me. Let's set our GPS. Right, I've got to try and get out of the yard now. Apologies if we're picking up screaming in the background. My boy's not happy with the stairs. Nice little forklift trucks. Should be good. Lovely. Right. A nighttime run as well. So it'll be by the time we've done our ferry crossing, hopefully it'll be coming up to morn.
Turn left and then turn right.
That's the plan, sweetheart.
Turn right.
He's proper on one down there. I do apologise. He's not unattended.
Then exit left.
Okay. Now last time she said left and left. I went left and left. And that was when I ended up going the wrong way.
At the roundabout, take the fourth exit.
Get on straight, come on. All the way round. Should be on this lane.
Keep left.
Oh. There we are. There are a lot of exits on that roundabout. Like a lot of ones that weren't even registered for us. It was like 7 exits on that roundabout. 7 or 8 maybe.
Keep right.
Sorry boss, coming over. What's our speed at? 60, we're down 52, we're good. It's all good. So we've been back farming lately, which has gone quite well. It's gone a lot better than expected. So I do appreciate that. If you watch the farm and enjoy here, awesome. Thanks a lot. I'm a multi-content viewer. The support on the farming has been phenomenal, to be fair, considering I've been away from farming for quite so long. Weren't happy with ETS2 at all when it came out, and for the last 6 months. But now it's to a point I'm quite happy to play it. It's playable. It looks decent. It's performing better. I think the break also gives a little refresh for me from all the farming. We spent like 4 years doing a lot of farming. Also, the as much as Rusty will tell me off, the future planned expansion for the British map, that looks pretty good. Mildly impressed, and like we said on the stream the other day, I'm impressed so much because I had such low expectation for it. I didn't expect it to be good at all, but it looks pretty decent, and it's amazing how just added in things like real hedges, fences around fields, really making farms and fields that look like farms and fields. The map just looks 100 times better. I'm sure it's going to feel a lot better than all the open maps that we've had that have had very little to no real character. Like for Giants, the way they add character is by putting, and this map has it as well. It's got a derelict castle and a port and stuff. They try and add character to the map by putting in a chateau or you know, a town or a village. But it's a lot of that stuff. You know, if you're playing the game as a farmer and you're out in your fields, you don't see a lot of that unless you go off and do the odd delivery, and then you might not see it because you're going to the grain mill and you're doing this, you know. So you don't go into the towns and the cities, and that was sort of my biggest gripe, quite a big gripe with Bhutan Pantai, is that, oh yeah, it's going to be an Asian map, it's this, it's that, and nothing about that map felt Asian unless you were just walking around the tiny little city, and you're not going to do that because it's a farming game and you're out in the fields. It just didn't feel like anything Asian. It felt exactly like Utbaileron did, and exactly like Felsbrunn did. I mean, Riverbend Springs, or whatever that was called, that was alright. That felt like pretty American, but it weren't amazing. But it was better than the previous American maps they've done for feel. So yeah, the British map, the Highlands map, looks good. The Highland cows, from what we've seen, look pretty decent.
Right.
Bringing in a new crop of onions, which I think makes it like the 4th, 5th new crop in FS25. Plus we got four new crops halfway through 22, and we got 2 new crops I think in 22 at the start. So we've got a lot of crops we can farm now, a lot of different things we can do.
Keep left.
That makes the
And
game
then
better.
turn left.
Variety. Although we do still tend to do a lot of grass work and a lot of just arable farming, but I'm going to look to try and get in on the peas and the beans and the spinach and stuff. Definitely them onions.
At the roundabout, take the second exit. Exit now.
I'm not sure how long it's even going to take us to get this pickup point. We've
At the
probably
roundabout, take the first exit.
lose the job by the time we get there, but I'm trying. I think just to give us a little bit of a break and a reprieve, and what I'll do is I'll shut up, I'll drive to the pickup,
Now.
and I'll bring you guys back then. So if not, it's going to be a really long episode.
Turn right.
So we've arrived at Nestle. Let's hope they have our delivery for us. Should be one of them container trailers. If not, we're going somewhere else, aren't we? Oban is still here. Excellent. Take the job. It's fish fingers. Nestle fish fingers.
Hit the road.
Which one's us? Over there? Oh, it's over there. Yep. Okay. Lovely job. Wonder if that's full of chocolate, that. I know why the boy was screaming so much a minute ago, if you heard him. The shopman was being delivered. That'll be what it is. Right, out on the road. So this is going to be quite a trip now. I've got to go back the way I just came.
Turn left.
Nice and wide because we're a bit close to the
Get
gate.
ready to turn right.
Mr. Bus, going to drive one of you soon. Have to have a new company, Dave's Coaches.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
Well, oh mate, you got to decide what you're doing. Just stop there like that. Alright, we're going to try and filter in.
Exit now.
There we go. Lovely, lovely. Yeah, I think we're quite literally going to travel back exactly the way we came. Catch a ferry
Get
from
ready to turn right.
Belfast. And then head
Turn
north.
right.
Once we arrive in England. Follow on behind you, sir. Although you'll probably turn them right. So settle down. Hope you've got yourself a drink, some snacks. First trip took like 10 minutes. Second one's going to take us about 45. We're in for an hour. Perfect length for a grown-up, that. Although I've been been told that I shouldn't talk too much. We covered this on the stream the other day. Not everyone is there for that. Not everyone watches that. Watches this. The farm video, the on the map challenge survival 4X. First episode went out. Was doing really well, exceptionally well for me. And about halfway through the second day, got dropped a comment telling me that it's the worst because I talk too much. So we're going to sit silently in videos now. Just not going to talk, not going to interact, and you can just watch me play the game because apparently me talking whilst playing the game makes it the worst. Just, oh dear. Probably should be indicating. It's just, oh, that was so funny. So, naturally, me being me, just commented back, then don't watch it, no loss. Like, if it's not what you like, don't watch it. Drop it a dislike. This is funny. But I love when people leave negative interactions because it doesn't make no difference to YouTube. They don't care what you say, just as long as you interact. So sometimes, so what I do is I try and goat people interact a little bit more if they drop a negative. So yeah, don't watch it. A couple of waves, wave emoji, no loss. Go and watch some generic time lapse with no talking. I was ready for their replies. I was ready. None have come yet, but it doesn't mean they won't. Strange people. But yeah, interaction helps. So regardless of whether you like it or dislike it, please drop a little comment down there because they really do help the videos. Give them a like. If you're new here or if you're been here before and you just haven't done it yet, hit the sub button. We are trying to push on. Get them glory numbers. Yeah, I was hoping we'd hit about 6,000 subscribers by the end of this year. We're halfway through and we're not at 5 yet, so We've got a long way to go. A lot of work to do. I think Farm Sim is going to have to carry
At the
that,
roundabout,
unfortunately,
take the second
despite all the other content that we put out.
exit now. At the roundabout, take the second exit. Exit now.
AI running on rail. No, well, not AI, but, you know, traffic run on rails. They take them roundabouts a lot quicker than I can, and I take them too quick. I'm blaming them, that's why I speed. I'm trying to keep up with the traffic. I swear he took that roundabout like 35 miles an hour on that coach. Empty highway. Get our foot down for a bit.
Keep right.
Sun's coming up. Look at that. It's nearly... Wait, it's now 5 o'clock. Try and get over just in case. No, he's alright. I like to give him room. Can't always tell what they're going to do.
Keep right.
Beautiful. Beautiful sunrise. Lovely morning. Someone's nicked the panels off that football. Or is it someone's building Cerebro? Charles, is that you? Follow the signs for the port. Oh no, we're heading... But we're not coming to the port of Belfast. Perhaps we're going... Where are we going then? Where are we going? Is it Dublin? I'm sure we could make our own route and go Belfast and then whatever if I'd wanted. Will it show me on my... we're going to Larne? Yeah, Dublin would have been south, wouldn't it?
Keep left.
Yeah, but there we can see where we need to go as well. Antrim and Ballymena. Antrim is where... Oh, going left. Is where our... Or around where Lady Hill is. Our Farm Sim stream map at the minute. By FS Landscaping. That is where that is based.
Keep left and then turn left.
Get over, we can.
Turn left. At the roundabout, take the fourth exit.
All the way around. Heavy Machines Yard over there. Oh, bloody lights. Chance to grab me coffee though. other routes. Coming off of.
Exit now.
There we go. To learn. Been Irish heavy the last few days. Not
At
wrong
the
in that.
roundabout, take the second exit. Exit now.
It's weird. I've been back on my NASCAR profiles lately. Been doing a little bit of NASCAR racing, and when I'm racing that, I reduce the wheel rotation a lot because it's just easier. It just feels right. The wheel aligns with the wheel in game if I have it like at 180 turn radius. I don't know why. It must just be how their cars are set up because I've only got to turn left. So you sort of get used to after you know 5 or 6 hours of doing that, sometimes longer. You get used to only turning the wheel a little bit to turn. So then today and yesterday, getting back in the habit of having to turn my wheel all the way round to get round the corner. So another excuse for dodgy driving, because we're doing that that weird American stuff. Although I did have it set, or it was still set like that, but when I did some farming the other day, and our tractor felt super responsive, and yeah, just twist it a little bit and whipping around. Now I would assume we've already got this video. There was one, I think, back in Lisbon. We got to check the map whether we'd had it or not, because we want them as well. We want everything. Well, it looks like it's excuse me, it's off the other way, so perhaps I haven't. No doubt we will be back over here again. If not, I'll have to have an off-screen cruise about and get these. I think this episode is going to be long enough without me going out of my way to do extra pickups.
Keep left.
For sure. Am I going... No, I'm going straight on. That's the ferry terminal. Oh, I see the bits now. As I say, that's the ferry terminal, so why am I not going in there? But we're doing this one. Terrible driving. Stopping on a roundabout like that. Where's my mark? Anyone see it? Or do I have to go and... Is it actually in the boat? Might even be in the ship here. Might be in the ferry. I don't see another one anywhere. Every time I see a little bit of paint, I think it might be it. I don't think that's a ferry we can get in, is it? So that's not it. Bear with me. Ah, it's just there, look. I was going correct to start with, sort of. It now seems so obvious, now that I can see it, obviously. This is us. Right. Off to... What's that? Carn Ryan? Is that what that's called? Is that somewhere we've been? Do we need to do that one? Let me just check my list. No. Oh, that was quick as well. Love it. Love it when it's quick. Nope, it looks like we have done... Well, we've at least been here then, Brad. Well, whether we've done a delivery or not, because we've probably been through the port, so it shows that it's come. But the city is showing that it's marked.
Okay, let's find a new route.
Let's.
Finding a new route. At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Will do. It's a bit of a tight one, love.
Exit now.
Considering this is a cargo port, that is a bit tight.
Turn right.
Asphalt roller? Mate, you can't just... Makes no sense. That makes no sense, but thank you. I was just admiring your asphalt roller. Weird place to stop and allow me. Okay, cheers. Cheers. Not on a grumble. We're back on the road. We have, as we said, we've got quite a bit to go here, haven't we? 320 miles. Around about 7 hours. And we've got 21 hours to do it in. We haven't had a rest in a while. Because I didn't want to lose jobs in case there was one that I wanted. But what's the time? No, we won't need to sleep. We'll do like a double or a triple sleep at the end of this job to cycle us through to the following day. Rain again though. Wet and miserable. Welcome to Stranraer. Please drive carefully, 40 miles an hour. Can't really see much because it is so
Get ready to turn left.
wet and grey.
Turn left. Get ready to turn left.
Service station here as well.
Turn left.
Brakes in the rain again. Super, super slippery. I feel like when it's raining, I need to go into the settings and up the sharpness a little bit, just to make sure we stop. Over the river once more. I've also tried to adjust myself within the cab for this one. I'm not sure if I like it. I've sort of tried to set it so the wheel is central, but I feel like I'm too far over to the right, although we do have a nice view of the right hand mirror. I might get rid of the dash cam as well, because that's just creating like another screen. So that's resource draining. We might get rid of that at the next service point. No, well, the next service point. The next time I'm at a service point, we'll change that. We'll just hang something from there. Because that'll just be working as a mirror up the top there. And we have our mirrors set pretty high. Sliding off in the rain again. Oh dear. I don't know why I struggle so much in the rain. Everyone else is driving at limits. I definitely can't be driving at 50 in in these conditions. And that's not even torrential. One of my boys have been in there and playing around with my lumbar support as well on my chair. It's in the wrong place. Instead of sitting nicely at the bottom, top of my back, it's halfway up. So I gotta shuffle that. Excuse me while you hear me grump and groan. After a while, it starts to... Oh, that's better. Oh, should have done that right at the start. It's like sitting here doing this. You get real trucker problems with you because I have bad back anyway. But then sitting here, you've got that constant position that you're sitting in, and you know you're pushing with your legs, you're doing the strains, and if you're like me and you're reactive to everything, you tense up, you pull yourself around, and yeah, I feel like I get real trucker back problems on top of my back problems. Sitting here for hours, like the same as like with the tractor driving, or because we do a lot of driving games while I'm sat here, I feel like I've got that extra immersion. I'm sure those of you with back problems know what I'm talking about. If you sit there for a long time doing your gaming, especially if you do the driving stuff, and real truckers as well, I'm sure you know. Not the younger ones, you're probably alright. Those over 40 will definitely know what I'm talking about. So what are we doing, like 40 there? I can't get it to stick to the road. British Grand Prix this weekend as well. I wonder how that will go. I wonder if we get a little dribble of rain. I mean this way anyway, we're due rain and thunderstorms Sunday, so I'm not quite sure what they're going to get Northamptonshire way. Probably a little bit of that, so that could spice it up for our British drivers. I mean, Lando's doing great, but I'd love to see my boy George get a win. Oh, go on. Especially if us cooler, maybe with a bit of rain. Georgie can get a British GP win on his belt. Perhaps that might get Mercedes to throw him a new contract. I'll be so disappointed if he doesn't get a renewed contract. He's driven really well this year, and like if Red Bull hold out, or sorry, if Mercedes hold out to try and get Max, they're not going to keep George, clearly, because Kimi's already signed up. There's no decent seats for George to go to. No decent seats at all. I mean, we don't know what any of the cars are going to be like under new regs for 2026, but
Exit now.
you know, unless it's a straight driver swap and he goes to Red Bull, and they've already built that car for Max for next year, so that's not going to be for him, is it? It's something he'd have to adapt to. And anything else is just a massive step backwards. Even Aston Martin, like, we don't know what that's going to be like. I don't want to see him go to Aston Martin.
Keep left.
Don't want to see him go anywhere. I want him to stay at Mercedes. And unless there's something that Team Verstappen, him and his old man, have seen that's terrible about next year's car, I don't understand why they'd want to leave Red Bull. Like, it's one tough season. He's won 4 World Championships. One tough season is undoubtedly going to come, because for the last 4 years they've had reduced aero time, reduced development time, because they've been winning. Take a lesser season
At the roundabout.
and get some of that time back. I don't know.
Exit
I don't
now.
know. I just don't want to see George whittled down to a bloody mid-table team. Spent all those years at Williams. Did him good. But he deserves a championship winning car. He's a championship driver. He deserves the opportunity to go for it. And it's not like you say, oh, well, he's been at Mercedes, he hasn't really done anything. He's been at Mercedes for the worst period of, or the worst period of time in Mercedes history. That's when he's been there, when they've had their worst car. But in that time, he still, you know, outdrove a 7-time world champion. So you got to give him kudos for that. He's outdriving Ferraris and Red Bulls, and sometimes a McLaren, in what is arguably the third, fourth fastest car, because they only do well on slow tracks and cold tracks. A Norfolk boy needs an opportunity. Yes, I am a Norfolk boy. I'm not sure if we covered this already, because it struck myself and Rusty quite funny. Someone commented that they liked liked hearing my Suffolk accent. I'm from Norfolk. If I was territorial, that would be my rival county that you've mistaken me for. It's funny. It chuckled me. Of course there's a speed camera now, but as it drops from 60 to 50. What? What an ass. Now we've got to be careful, because I'm overtaken in the rain. I'm in the middle. Alright, let's get our foot down again. Got fish fingers to deliver. Toot toot and all that. I would like to get you an outer cab action sequence, but in the rain, man. Honestly, I don't know why I cannot get this truck. I feel like if I turn it any tighter, it's going to roll, or just inertia is going to just take me forward anyway. Why am I having to corner at 50 miles an hour? Like, oh. I'm so nervous. I want this job done so I can triple sleep and get a new day in some fresh weather. Please. So got 154 miles to go. About 4 hours. It's going to make me sweat. The stress and the anxiety of it's going to make me sweat. So down to 50, you take the turn, and we're still drifting, still drifting, still drifting. Oh my lordy. I mean, we could have a kip along the way, we've got the time. They had trouble in the rain as well, it's not just me. Unless they were speeding. Once again, that wouldn't then just be me. squeaky window wiper. Why is it safe to grab the coffee while we're going in the rain? Let's see. Well, weather's getting worse, not better.
Keep right.
Ooh. Sure, we had thunderstorms last time out, or at least the last day that I recorded, so I did three in one day.
And then exit left.
I'm sure we had thunderstorms then as well.
Exit left.
I would love something like a seasonal calendar in game. That would be cool. I didn't touch that signpost. You see it fall down in the mirror? Just, oh, look at that. Rain's gone. Just had that big storm and now it's let itself go. Oh, all good. The air is clear.
Right.
Got our road to Oban.
Turn right.
We're getting close because our obscure town is turning up on the signs. See if the truck grips to the road now that it's supposedly dry. So it makes the world a difference. Look how much nicer that is. Still leaves me feeling dubious, but we're taking turns at over 50 when it says slow. And when I slow, I actually slow and keep traction on the road. Yeah. Me and wet weather driving. Just not friends. Just not friends. Just a little thatched house off in the distance there. Little farm. It's pretty cool. We'd have a look if it weren't so concentrating on the road. Quick look. No. Mouse, wake up. No. Can't see it from here. Look nice though. Out of view. Ain't got time to be pulling over. I think I've got a nice queue of traffic behind me. Oh dear. Oh, it's alright, it's only a couple of cars. It looked worse than that when they were behind me. Just 2 or 3. They're probably well spaced, there's probably about 12 of them. So estimate. Do we have an estimated time of arrival? An hour, about 2 hours? 2 hours, 70 miles. this? Old coal power station? Big red chimney on it like that? Could be anything. Just an old factory, but... Look like the sort of place you'd have a coal pit. Looks beautiful here. Honestly, I wish I was more skilled that I could show off the beauty. That is glorious. If we take a little look on our right as we come round, look at that. What a lovely place to be. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, I tell you, George.
Get ready to turn left.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Turn left.
I'd also like to try and have our challenge here wrapped up for when the new Scandinavia content comes out, because that's beautiful like this. I love the little bit driving around in Scandinavia that I've done. So if they add to that and extend that, that'd be lovely. We've also got Iceland coming, haven't we? I'm sure it's Iceland coming officially. We've got so much going on. SCS are on fire at the minute. Scandinavia update, Iceland. They're working on getting coaches in, and that's just for ETS. ATS, they're doing there's an open drive, so you can get a little truck. We call these trucks in the UK, but in the US, a truck is like a, you know, F450, F750, that sort of thing. Maybe a big Toyota or a big Chevy or something. That type of truck. You can get one of them and just sort of drive the open roads and explore, and I wonder if that means they're going to then start renewing and update some of the old areas and maybe put more intricate back roads in on ATS. But they've got that coming. There's, I think it's, I want to say Ohio? Is it Ohio? Coming pretty soon, and they're pushing on their Route 66 stuff. A lot going on from coming from SCS. Absolutely love it. So we need videos to do well, so we can keep buying all the expansions. They are pretty cheap, but you know, if you want to buy them all and they come quick, it's not cheap. So once again, like, comment, subscribe, help to push these videos out, help us grow. If you're enjoying it, it's much appreciated. Also, if you wish, you can join a channel membership. Just click the little join button down below. Starts from 99 pence. All channel members get early access to all the content that we put out on the channel, whether it be farming, trucking, snow running, roadcraft, fishing, hunting, any other sort of quirky sim that I decide I'm going to pop on for a little bit. All down there. Like I say, from 99 pence, everyone gets it. No discrimination. If you wish to support more and feel that you can, then there are other tiers, but 99p I think is a, for the quality of my content, 99p is a good rate.
Get ready to turn right.
So a massive thank you to the channel members. Channel memberships have been growing lately. Also, the gifteds from Midwest Farmer lately. What a guy. So I'm going to give him a shout out. If you're into your farm sim as well, go check out Midwest Farmer. He has been supporting the channel with his pocket the last month or two, and it is massively, massively appreciated. What a guy. He also does a bit of ATS as well, so he likes a bit of trucking. Go check out his channel. He's helping Silabuki with testing his Iowa Plains map at the minute, so he's got some exclusive content over there. So are we going in straight ahead? I think, yeah. I think this is us. Are we supposed to?
Arrived at your destination.
Yep, we have arrived at our destination.
Is now finished.
So I can't remember. Are we going to UPS? Is that where we're going with our fish fingers? Is this fish fingers? It is, isn't it? I forget what I'm even pulling. Fish fingers, yeah. Don't care what I'm pulling as long as I get paid for it. That's why. Alright. Wrong way. Oh, that didn't straighten up what I wanted it to, did it? Going again. But not anywhere near it. I don't know how I messed it up so badly. I don't know how I've messed it up even worse. How am I doing this? Come on. I know it's been a long one, but... Nope, still not good. Still no good. What on earth am I doing today? This is frustrating. Why can't I get the bloody trailer going straight? Right. Over there, just a little bit. A little bit more. There we go. Do not know why I found that so hard, but I did. Is what it is. 428 miles, 12 hours, and another 17 grand. So I think what was the last job? Maybe, I think it was like 7, I think. So about 24 grand today, we'll say. And thus put us at 348,000. So I think with that, still that I don't forget, I'm going to go to my garage purchase. I'm going to go buy our Isle of Man one. I think it's in Douglas. Yeah, Garage Douglas. And we'll buy it in large. 5 slots purchase. Now we can see we've still got a lot of garages to buy up. Got a lot to do. We still need to get up to some of these places. Fort William, is that one? No, we've been to Fort William, haven't we? We've got some places up here. We need to get up here. We need to get to all these ones. So I need to visit. So we've got these 2 here to visit. But we're getting there. We're getting there. But that is going to be it for this episode and these 2 deliveries. A bit of a long one, probably over an hour on this one after editing. But hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, give it a big fat thumbs up down below. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, turn the bell notification on, find out when new videos are going live. As always, comments and feedback down there. Once again, a massive, massive, massive thank you to the channel members and the support that's being shown at the minute. Thank you greatly. Thank you for the growth. Thank you for the likes, the follows, the comments. They all help. You guys have a wonderful day, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.